Hey, what's up everyone? It's Danny Lightning. I'm here going to show you how to tune this brand new Honda Civic Type R. This is the new Tier 3 2.3. This is the new Tier 3 version. Alright, so this car is a little bit different to tune. Like, a lot of you guys probably follow my normal tuning methods, and on most cars that works really well. But this car is a little weird. I noticed what I usually do is I tune the first part, I reset it, I tune the second part, I reset it, I tune the third part and I reset it. And the part that gives me the most Evo points is the one I tune first. The part that gives me the least Evo points is the one I tune last. Now on this car, the final drive and the tires both give me almost the exact same Evo points, so I'm not sure which one needs to be tuned. So what I did is I started by tuning the tires first and then the nitrous last, and then I did some test runs, and then I reset it and I tuned the final drive first and then the nitrous last, and then I did some test runs, and I found out this car, you want to tune the tires first. Okay, now you can't copy my tune, but you can copy my tuning method. If you don't have the same exact parts that I have installed, for example, your tires could be here, your tires could be here. Well, my tires have to be at 8 psi. Alright, so depending on what parts you have installed really changes your tune sometimes. Sometimes it can be pretty drastic. Alright, mine is currently at stage 5 with all of the fusion parts installed. So at a stage 5 tune or better, you're always going to have the tires on this car at 8 psi. Alright, so what I do is I move my slider and I watch the Evo points. Okay, look up here at the Evo points. You want those to be as high as possible. For tuning this car, you're going to need to tune the tires first. So we're going to pull this down until we see the highest Evo points possible, which on this car is currently at 8 psi once you have it at stage 5 or even at all stage 6. That gives me 680. So now, the nitrous gave me the least amount of Evo points when I tuned it. So we're going to tune the nitrous last, okay? The nitrous is still at stock. So the final drive, we're just going to move this down until we get the highest Evo points possible. And then we're going to tweak it by the dyno, all right? So we're going to go with 715... 721, 22, 23, there's 725, and that's the highest Evo points you're going to get. So we got a dyno time currently, all right, this is a tier 3 car, so we're going to look at the quarter mile time. We got an 8.983. So we're going to move that a couple notches. That got slower. Let's move it a couple more notches. 9.3. All right. 8.988. 983, 985. All right, 983. So we're going to go ahead with right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and leave it at plus 725 on the Evo. All right, you got to adjust your transmission the way I did. Don't just set yours to 3.46. Drag it down until you get the highest Evo points possible, and then move it each way just a little bit and check your dyno to see if you can get a better dyno time. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and do the nitrous. So I know my nitrous needs to go up this way. All right, there I go up to 747. 747. 746, it went down. Let's go this way a little more. All right, 47. 48, 49, 50. 51. 52, 54. Now it's going back down. So we're going to go ahead and go back to 754. If I can find that spot again. Where was it? Come on, car. Find it. There we go. We've got a dyno time of 8.911. So now we're going to go ahead and move this a little bit. 8.913, that's slower. 916, that's slower. 919, that's slower. 921. Alright, it keeps getting slower. So we're probably going to want the nitrous to be where I had it the first time. Again, okay, your parts installed change your tune. So don't just copy my tune, but copy the method that I used to get this tune. Alright, so we're going to go back to 950, what was it, 950 something? 953 with a dyno of 8.911. So that seems to be the best dyno time I can get with the current parts that I have installed. Yesterday I made a video on how to drive this car, so you guys already saw that. Now if you want, you can go back to the tires and try and tweak it a little bit. So we got a 8.911. Can we move this and change that and make that better? There's a 915, that's slower. Alright, 928. When you go back to tweak it, some cars you can always squeeze just a little bit more out of it. On this car, I can't, okay? I've already tried to tweak it, and it doesn't work on this car with my current setup. Maybe once I get some stage 6 parts and I retune it. See, every time I even add a couple more parts, I just reset all 3 parts and I start over from scratch on the tune. Alright? Usually, if you just add parts and then you tune it from where it currently is, you don't always get the best tune. So even if I add like 2 fusion slots, 2 fusion parts, I'm going to completely reset this tune and start over completely. Alright? It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to tune your cars. I can't stress that enough. Do not copy my tune. Now, if you have a stage 5 car with all of the fusions installed, yeah, you can copy my tune. But if you're missing even just 1 or 2 fusion parts, you cannot copy my tune. Now, my tune will probably be close. You might be able to put your car to the same tune as I have and then tweak it a little bit, but you should tune your car all by yourself, all right? Everybody needs to learn how to tune their own cars. Different cars need different parts tuned first. And normally, like I said, I tune the first part, I reset it. I tune the second part, I reset it. I tune the third part, I reset it. And whichever part gave me the most Evo is generally the part I tune first. And the part that gave me the least Evo is generally the part I tune last, okay? And on this car, the final drive and the tires both gave me pretty much the same tune. Now, I'll show you something really crazy. All right, look at where we ended up at 3.46. Now, I'm going to show you something, okay? This is why it's really important to tune each piece in a certain order. Watch what happens if I reset everything. Okay, everything's back to stock, right? Watch, I bring my final drive all the way down. And look at that, 690, 711. All right, there it's going way down. We get 709, 707. So anyways, around here, we'll just go with that for now. And then when I move the tires, watch, they land in a very, very different spot. This is how the first tune I tried was this, and the car ran like crap. Alright. There we go. We'll just go with that for now. Oh, I already got the nitrous tuned. I forgot to reset the nitrous, but you guys get the idea. Watch what happens when I do a test run on this. The car runs like crap. So, this is why I said I tuned it this way first. Reset it. Tune the way we had it a minute ago. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. It's probably not going to beat its dyno time, and it's actually got a slower dyno time when you tune it like this. So you want to tune it the way I originally tuned it. It definitely matters which part you tune first on different cars. There I ran a 9.0 with a dyno time of 8.8. So I can't get it to beat dyno time on this tune, but if you saw yesterday, I was beating dyno time with the original tune that I had, which is tires at 8 psi. Transmission somewhere around, I can't remember exactly where it was. I got my, okay, there we go. So I gotta figure it out again. 725. I forget where I had it, so I'm retuning it again real quickly. There we go. Then the nitrous goes up around here somewhere. Where was it? I should have wrote this down because now I'm wasting some time, but this is just goes to show you how important it is to make sure you're tuning the correct part first. That for some reason I can't find the right spot for the nitrous. The 913, is that where we wanted it, or was it 911? 915? Yeah, 913. 913. 916. All right, so we go right there. I'll go ahead and do one test run on this. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and 3, 2, 1, go. I missed my I didn't get my first shift quite right. I made a video on how to drive this yesterday. I'm just going to show you that this thing beats dyno time on the current tune. Alright, it's very, very important to tune the right parts first. There I got an 8.898. If I would have got my first shift correct, I would have got an 8.820, maybe even faster. Dyno time of 8.913. So, even though the time was similar on both tunes, it runs so much better with the tires at 8 psi than when you tune the tires first, transmission second, nitrous last on this car. Okay, I know this was kind of a long video, but hopefully this helps you out. Okay, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.